Welcome to my channel, Tangible Institute Academy. Let us solve this question on the board. So solution. We want to solve this. We have root 3x plus 4 is equal to, let us move this to this side. We have 1 plus root x plus 5. The next thing we do is to do what? Is to square the both sides of the equation. So when we square the both sides of the equation, we have root 3x plus 4 all raised to power 2 is equal to 1 plus root x plus 5 all raised to power 2. Now, and you know that this can be written as, this particular one can be written as 3x plus 4 all raised to power 1 over 2 all raised to power what? 2 is equal to 1 square plus root x plus 5 all raised to power 2. Then these two, we cancel these two. We are left with what? 3x plus 4 is equal to 1 square plus root x plus 5 all raised to power 2. Then at this point, for this right hand side, we are going to apply sum of two squares. Now remember, so we are going to place a square plus b square here, whereby that a square plus b square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Then this implies that a square is equal to 1 square, which we cancel square. We have it that a is equal to 1 and b square is equal to root what? X plus 5 all in brackets. So square cancel square, we have what? B is equal to root what? X plus 5. Then so we call it that what? A square plus b square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus what? B square. This is equal to, so wherever we see a, we put it what? 1, and whenever we see b, we put it what? This one. So we now have it that 1 plus, because 1 square is 1 plus what? 2 dot 1 dot root what? X plus 5 plus what? So we have it that if we have root x plus 5 all squared, okay, so that this one will give us 1 plus 2 times 1 is 1, so 2 times this. Let's continue. We have 1 plus 2 root what? This plus now this one, now we cancel out this because this can be written as x plus this all raised to power 1 over 2 all raised to power what? 2. So 2 we cancel 2. We have 1 plus what? 2 root x plus what? This plus x plus what? 5. Remember that we have what? Equal to, okay, x plus that. Now we now have it that, let us bring in this. So we have it that let us collect our like terms rather. So collect like terms. So collecting like terms, now we have x plus 1 plus 5 plus what? 2 root what? X plus what? 5. So we have what? X plus what? 6 plus 2 root x plus 5. Okay, so since we've gotten this, we now say, recall, we now have 3x plus 4 is equal to x plus 6 plus 2 root what? We now have it that we have to move this to this side, so we now have 3x minus x, then plus 4 minus 6 Okay, so we now have it that this plus this is 2x. This minus 2x is equal to 2 root what? X plus what? 5. Now at this point we divide both sides by 2. When you divide both sides by 2, so this will cancel out. We have what? We are left with what? X minus 1 is equal to root what? X plus what? 5. Then at this point we now have what? We are going to square the both sides. So we now say squaring both sides. Squaring both sides, we have x minus 1 all squared is equal to this plus 5 all raised to power 2. Then we now have it that this is x minus 1 in bracket x minus 1 is equal to this x plus 5 all raised to power 1 over 2 all raised to power what? 2. This will cancel out. So we expand this. So when we expand this, we have x times this will give us what? X squared. X times this will give us minus x. X times this will give us minus x. 1 times this will give us plus 1 equal to x plus what? 5. Then at this point we have x squared minus 2x plus 1 is equal to x plus what? 5. Then we have it that what? X squared minus 2x then minus x plus 1 is minus what? 5 is equal to 0. So we now have what? That x squared minus what? 2 minus this is going to give us minus 3x. Then this minus this is going to give us minus 4 is equal to 0. Then at this point we are going to solve this quadratically using what? The almighty formula. Let us use the formula method to solve that x is equal to minus b plus or minus what? B squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we recall that what? The equation is x minus x squared minus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. So this implies, recalling the general form of a quadratic equation, which is what? Is equal to 0. This implies that our a is 1, b is equal to minus 3, and c is equal to minus 4. So we now have it that minus a minus 3 plus or minus 3 all squared minus 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by what? Minus what? 4 all over 2 multiplied by 1. So minus times minus is plus. So we have 3 plus or minus, we have 9. Minus times minus is plus. So 4 times this is going to give us 4. 4 times 4 is what? 16. Is 16 all over 2. This will give us 3 plus or minus square root of what? 25 all over 2. Okay, now the next thing we do is we find the square root of 25, which is 3 plus or minus what? 5 all over 2. This implies that 3 plus 5 over 2 or 3 minus 5 over 2. So we have it that 3 plus 5 is what? 8 over 2 or minus 2 over 2. So we divide both sides by, we divide here, we have 1. So we have it that x is equal to 4 or minus 1. Thank you for watching.